This is Amber at Prairie Quilt, and I'm going to show you the Creative Grids multi-size curved corner cutter, which is quite the tongue twister, but this is what it looks like. This is one that we've been using for a while. It does have the patent texture backing in specific areas, just like all the Creative Grids. They're really great about that. And then you have your different markings here, so I'm going to show you this. Now the reason that it is a multi-size is you have 3 different curve radiuses to choose from. So up here you have your 3-inch, directly across from it is a 2-inch, and then you have your little 1.5 inch over here. So you have a lot of options making curved corners and maybe scalloped borders, scalloped edges, anything like that. So one of the ways that you can use the right angle, if you have, now this has already been bound, but if you lay this on here like this, you can see that everything matches up like it's supposed to with your border. This is a 2-inch finished border on the outside. So for this particular quilt, if you didn't have it bound yet and you wanted to do curved corners, probably you're not going to use this larger one here because it doesn't fit quite right with this 2-inch border. But you could do your 2-inch radius, so you can see you can line it up directly with your corners here, and then you would cut that off. You could even go to your 1.5 if you wanted to make it a little bit smaller, just to do a slight curve if you wanted to do that. So a lot of options. So cutting, I'm going to move this, cutting your curves. Anytime you're using a curve like this that you're cutting, it is a lot easier. I'm sure you will find if you use a smaller rotary cutter with a blade, like a 28mm like this one. So you have your corners and you can pick whatever size you would like. So if you wanted to do a 1.5, you're going to line up if you have seams. If not, you can just line up here and you're going to cut right on that curve. Very nice. Now, so you can do different sizes. That's the 1.5. And you can do a 2. Or you can have your larger one, which is the 3. So this is going to almost make it a circle if you did all the way around. Very nice there. So placemats, all kinds of different options that you can use for this. Not just scallop borders or edges that people like. Oh, maybe I need a new blade. If you use the 3-inch, you should be able to get away with not having to do a bias binding. However, if you use the smaller ones, you definitely are going to want to use a bias binding. Or if you use the 3-inch curve to do any scalloping, which of course you would want to do bias at that point too. So the options you have are unlimited. You can do cuddle quilts, the corners, you can curve those, makes those nice. You can do different projects. If you don't have a template for bibs, you can do curves for the bibs. You can do burp cloths, so you can do all 4 of those corners and make those nice. Even specific ones like this. This is a seatbelt strap cover here to block you from your seatbelt rubbing. So you can even do different corners on those. Placemats, napkins, all kinds of options out there. Just take the ruler, go crazy, and have fun.